नमस्ते बेसा
Thank
कंफर्टेबल
you. Yes, sir.
आपना परिचय
So my code is 01. I have done mechanical engineering, and then through the campus placement, I started working in Indonesian MNC. And last year I appeared for this GPSC Class 1 examination. And during this period of time, I have also done distance MBA from Indira Gandhi National University. And currently, I am working in an engineering company as a sales and marketing AGM. And I love to interact with the new people and learning life from new perspective. Also, I love to play table tennis and playing it all up sometimes.
टेबल टेनिस
Yes,
और टेनिस
table tennis.
व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन टेनिस एंड टेबल टेनिस
So it's a name suggests difference that in the table tennis there is a table on which they play the ball and that. And in the tennis it's based on the grounds generally, and there are many types like lawn tennis and the clay
हु
court.
इज द इमर्जिंग इंडियन प्लेयर so far as table tennis is concerned
There are Manika Batra is there, and the Shrija and the Sharad, and also Mrs. Bhavna Patel, who won the silver medal in our Olympics. It's proud.
Mrs.
Bhavna Patel.
Bhavna Patel, she hails from Gujarat.
She hails from Gujarat.
Then what did the Gujarat government do for her then? What are the schemes for outstanding players in Gujarat?
So for Gujarat, government helps initially in terms of during training also. If they find that this player is really skillful, then they help players in terms of providing facilities, giving them proper training from world class coaches. And also if particular to the Ms. Bhavna Patel, Gujarat government has spent huge amount in giving them a specific machine tool in which she can play table tennis even by sitting at home with and alone.
What are your preferences?
My first preference is deputy collector. Second is Dy.so, and third one is the assistant commissioner of state tax.
What amount they spent? What was Bhavna Patel given? How much of amount?
If I remember,
the scheme is very peculiar.
TOPS, tops.
Huh?
Tops scheme. It's targeting Olympics.
Suppose if you are becoming the world champion in table tennis, you need not to go through this interview process. And if I wanted you in the police department as DYSP, can I post you if you are a champion in world?
Yes, sir. There are many examples. For example, Harbhajan Singh, who is also serving as a DYSP
in Gujarat. Is there any example?
Yes, sir.
Who?
I forgot. It's Lajja Goswami, who was a shooter.
Right.
From Nadia.
Right. So from where you did your BE mechanical?
From Gandhinagar Institute of Technology. Gandhinagar.
Okay. GIT.
Yes, GIT.
What do you know about IIT Gandhinagar?
Yeah, IIT Gandhinagar is one and only IIT in Gujarat, and initially it was had a old campus near to Vishwakarma Government Engineering College. Currently it got a new campus with the help of Gujarat government and the central government.
The Director General of the IIT Gandhinagar is now the Vice Chancellor of a famous university, which was established by Madan Mohan Malaviya. You know?
Kashi University, Varanasi.
Yeah. Who is he? What is his name?
Mr. Jain.
Yeah, correct. Good. Then now tell me your studies of mechanical engineering,
Yes.
your experience in sales and marketing as AGM, because you did your MBA
Yes.
also, the studies of MBA, BE mechanical, and your experience of sales and marketing.
Yes.
Where do you relate yourself the fit among these cadres? You feel it fit in DC or DYSP or ACGST? Where do you see yourself?
So being a engineer, I develop myself in such a way that whatever position I will be, allotted, I will be fit inside that. Initially, if I give example of my, personal experience, even in the, private, working with the private organization. Initially, I was with the operations department where I was, where I worked fully and with my wholehearted. Right now, I'm working as a sales and marketing AGM. In also, I'm got.
What do you sell and what do you market?
We are in the dosing pumps and engineering equipments majorly, like dosing systems, dosing pumps, agitators, mixtures.
Dosing pumps.
Yes.
Where it is used?
It is used especially, I mean, it's everywhere it is used, especially in the oil and gas industry and the water sectors, then the pharma, food, agriculture.
Okay. What is the profit ratio of production and selling? What is the difference?
It depends. The profits is it also depends on the demand and supply. If the client requires urgently and there is it depends on many factors. Sometimes we have to get very less margin and sometimes it's like more than 200% also. So it varies place to case basis.
We read some idiomatic phrases while reading through the government orders or court orders. At many places it is used that it is cancelled ab initio. The order is therefore cancelled ab initio. What is that ab initio?
If I can guess, sir, I think it's like null and void. I mean, the order was placed, but due to some reasons, it is cancelled by the client due to some circumstances. Like they have, they do not get the order from the government side, or they lost the.
Have you opted for Mamlatdar?
Yes, after the.
It is your choice.
Yes.
Now tell me, Mamlatdar is getting one tax other than the revenue one. Revenue ones, GST ones. Other than that, one tax is it is posted. Mamlatdar is posted in every district to gather this tax. Which is that?
Line revenue tax.
No, apart from revenue.
I guess it's when you make the dastavej.
No. Other than that of revenue issues. Of course, it is a revenue issue, but not related to the revenue department. It is related to the finance department. Which post is that? And it is affected in everybody's day-to-day life.
Is it related to municipal tax?
No.
I mean, clean and sales tax. If I guess.
Sorry?
For cleaning and sales.
No.
Sorry, sir, I'm not able to.
You have not read that. Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is e-vehicle?
E-vehicle. It's electrical vehicle.
Yeah. Is it sustainable? That model of e-vehicle is sustainable?
Yes, sir.
How?
If we have the proper, charging infrastructure and the affordability of the vehicle is there, and government also is giving a lot of incentives, and like it's
So
really sustainable.
how government is giving incentive in e-vehicle?
So they are giving the benefits, like from the initial buying. Also, they give the subsidies to the.
Any scheme you can mention for this one?
So I forgot the name, but yeah, there is a subsidies scheme in which they directly give the huge discounts on buying, and government pays the remaining amount.
Okay. In India, looking the scenario of Indian climate and Indian geographical resources, is it a sustainable model?
So right now there are many challenges, but we have to find out the way, because
Give me 3 challenges or drawbacks of electronic vehicles.
First one is that there's some geographical regions like Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, where there in which in summer there is really high temperature. It somewhere goes to around 50.
Yeah.
And we have seen that instances where the vehicle got fired. So we need to adopt that mechanism in which the battery get cooled, and all other whatever the
Okay.
cooling mechanism is
Next.
required. Second thing is its charging infrastructure, because in fact, apart from the metro cities, there are there is not complete availability of charging infrastructure, which is really required.
Then
And the third one is still the affordability, because there is a huge population which cannot afford 1 lakh rupees of vehicles still.
okay. So what can be the solution? Next generation solution, as you are a mechanical engineer. So what government is thinking for solution of alternative route to electronic vehicles?
So like we have I think in the cities we have, after every 500 meters we have the petrol pump station. So if we can put a charging station.
No, solution of means alternative solution other than e-vehicles. I'm not asking you to solve this issue. Other than alternative solution of this e-vehicle.
In terms of there are also many biofuels available in which we can use as a fuel in our two and four wheelers.
Other than fossil fuel, in part of renewable energy, any solution?
Yes, there is a hydrogen fueled vehicles which is still in the R&D stage. And the second thing which I would suggest that the usage of public transportation, because this can help us in both ways, in terms of the affordability, in terms of the
Yeah, explain me the hydrogen policy of government of India. Any development?
If I recollect some memories, then government is also incentivizing the research and development for the hydrogen vehicle. And right now I'm not reminded.
Next.
Okay. You have a bright career in the private sector, then why do you join the civil service?
Right, sir. Initially, I was thinking that if you earn good money, then it's good enough to sustain your life. But when I started actually earning the money, then I found myself that something is missing in my life. And and then I come to know about the civil services. Initially, I really wanted to join the public services, but no one in my family or my family friends were in the civil services. So when I was in Hyderabad, then I got one of my flatmates who was actually preparing for the UPSC. And then I come to know about which are the subjects to read, and I found really interesting, and I was enjoying that. Whenever I was in debate with him, I thought I'm really interested in this reading. I love to get this knowledge. Then my interest grew up for the civil services, and then I come to know, yeah, this is the public service that I really wanted to go into. And somehow God has sent me the message that, see, this is not that much big mountain to cross. It's just thing. And then I started preparing for the civil services, and I think that this gives me a mission and vision for my life. Because when you serve for the underprivileged classes to the needy one, you really that kind of satisfaction that you feel, which is immatchable on the that on the 31st day of the month where you get the salary in your account. So it is much more than that. So that is the reason I want to join the civil service.
Is that really so?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready to go in the down for posting?
Yes, sir. That is no.
You said that you work in Indonesian MNC.
Yes.
What is the new capital of Indonesia?
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it is mounted. It is shifted to the Kalimantan island, and somehow I just forgot the name. It was initially the Jakarta, but due to it is sinking due to the the rising mean sea level. So they have shifted to the northern part of Java Island, Kalimantan.
Why is it sinking?
This is global warming, sir.
What is the solution of global warming?
So there is a preventive and corrective steps for the first to to correct it. Like Japan, they are building a huge walls at the seashore. They are also making a artificial island in which they have that high-tech airlines where they can
You have the word of Sendai framework.
Sendai framework. Yes.
Yes. What is Sendai framework?
Sendai framework was organized to fight especially for that islands who are getting under the sea because of the global warming. So in the Japan, the Sendai at the island of the Sendai, the countries came together and organized proper structures how and how we can fight this.
What is the
sinking.
cultural similarity between Indian and Indonesian people?
Yeah. So, sir, in Indonesia, initially there was a Hindu king. So, even if we go through the names, even there are many Hindu names. Even they are Muslim in their religion, but there are many. I was really shocked to know that their name is Mira, and then it's like Hindu names, Mira. Then the Krishna was also there. So they are still keep adopted this Hindu culture. Even there are many Hindu temples, especially in the island of Bali.
છેલ્લા 3-4 દિવસમાં આપણા દિલને હચમચાવી દે એવી ઘટનાઓ ઘણી ઘટી છેલ્લા એક વીકમાં રાધર ગુજરાતમાં તે કઈ
Hachmacha in the negative.
shivering our hearts. It's very, shameful anecdotes happened during the last week.
Sir,
No problem. What are the 3 takeaways of yesterday's G20 summit? Out of 10, any 3?
So we have included African Union in the G20. So now the G20 has become the G21, and it is one of the neglected, very huge part of the world. It is now also assembled in the G20.
How many countries?
In the African Union, sir, more than 60, sir.
And what would be the population of those?
If I guess, then it's somewhere around 30 to 40 crores.
Right. Now, last question. You are a police officer. I am also a police officer. We both are in the uniform.
Yes.
You have got 3 stars and a red strip over here. I have got only 3 stars, not a strip. Who will salute whom?
With the person who has a strip will salute me without the strip.
Okay. Okay. Over.